Assalamu alaikum.
And welcome to your event. I'm Sadia.
And I am Asif Malik, mashallah, and we are at the Islam Channel Eid Gala dinner in partnership with the European Muslim Forum.
Yeah, we're here at the London Marriott Grosvenor Square Hotel, the iconic hotel which, as Mr. Fun Fact likes to tell all the different fun facts, is owned by the Duke of Westminster.
Yeah, so Mayfair is a district in London as well. But believe it or not, the Duke of Westminster is the richest person in the world that's under 30 years of age. So add that to your collection of facts.
Fun Fact Friday, that's what it is. Subhanallah. And we're here celebrating Islam Channel's second annual Eid Gala dinner. We've seen some of the guests come through. Are you excited to see some of the people who we've seen?
I mean, it's absolutely amazing, mashallah, after a wonderful year that we've had, mashallah, with Ramadan as well, that everybody from all spectrums, whether it be charities, whether it be businesses, whether it be donors, whether it be volunteers, coming together to really celebrate this wonderful cause.
And of course, presenters.
Yes.
Let's not forget the Islam Channel presenters. I'm so looking forward to seeing Zarka and so on. Just in their element, you know, no longer not having to worry about the cooking, but having the food served to them. And I know that that's your favourite part of the event.
Oh man, it's all about the food as well.
But
what's really, really wonderful, mashallah, is everybody coming together to celebrate and to really support. I mean, look, nothing is without you viewers, you helpers, you supporters. This wouldn't be happening as well for Islam Channel to give back as well. So yes, I'm really, really super excited as well, mashallah. And what's
open brackets about the food, but alhamdulillah, I know that we've got lots and lots of people who we need to go in and see. So let's go in and see what's going on in the at the main stage and in the room, inshallah. And let's get some interviews with some of the guests.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, honoured guests. I'm your host, Sajid Vada.
I've heard of an Eid day, I've heard of an Eid week, I've never heard of an Eid month. You lot have stretched it out as far as we can go, but here we are.
Brothers, sisters, comrades, I welcome you all tonight in our second annual Eid Gala dinner. As I always say, we Muslims will always celebrate our achievements. And you know, Eid comes after Ramadan. And I always say that after the struggle during the month of Ramadan, donations, fasting, praying all night, after 30 nights and 30 days of fasting, we come together and we celebrate. This is an annual event, and inshallah, next year we will see all of you here again and again, inshallah.
I'm joined now by an old familiar face, someone who I've worked very well with in the past, none other than Abrar Hussain from Red Face Films. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu wa rahmatullah, how you doing?
Alhamdulillah. And of course, Red Face Films, that's you're the man, the creative genius behind that. What's happening with that at the moment?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, things are going really well. Obviously, we had a big global smash hit in One Day in the Haram, and now we've just followed that up with our new film, One Night in Al-Aqsa, which is going to launch on the 2nd of August in Leicester Square. So a big kind of red carpet premiere in Leicester Square. So inshallah, we're looking forward to that and hope you'll come as well.
And I bumped into these two attractive ladies, mashallah. Tell me, how is your wonderful evening going tonight?
Hello, it's fantastic evening. It's very beautiful place and a lot of nice people around. I'm happy I came here.
Is it the first time that you come to the Islam Channel Eid Gala dinner?
Yes, it's my first time and I'm happy I'm here and I hope it's not the last time. I will be follow as this company.
And this is your colleague, is it?
Yes, it's my friend.
I think it's a very nice event with 5-course meal. We are waiting for it. Yeah. And lots of nice people. It's good to, do a little.
Well, thank you very much as well. Enjoy the rest of the evening as well.
Okay, now we're joined now by a very familiar face at Islam Channel Studios, none other than Sheikh Ramzi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, we are in this gathering. We call it a gala, we call it a dinner, we call it the interfaith thought network. Is the best one of the best which every year happening. Of course, thanks to Islam Channel, which I love Islam Channel. I've been many times in there to help them and of course to fundraising. However, it has over a billion
million viewers when we are there. All the Africans, all the Ghanas, the America, everyone phone, and that's a great. It is a great networking. This, especially tonight, is a great networking, great interfaith. Many people are there. Especially we have the excellent speakers. Excellent. One of them, Jeremy Corbyn, which is of course, is in my heart. I believe he's going to be the RPN.
Special thanks to Right Honorable Jeremy Corbyn, who found time to come and join us tonight.
Jeremy, Jazakallah khair, thank you so much first and foremost for attending the Islam Channel Eid Gala dinner.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure. Lovely food, lovely venue, great people.
I mean, you've been a true inspiration to the Muslim community as well. And a couple of questions that we wanted to ask. Number one is, what's your position on Islamophobia within the Labour Party?
The Labour Party's adopted the definition of Islamophobia, and we've ensured that all of our constituency parties do the same, and we asked all of our affiliated unions to do the same. There is no place whatsoever for Islamophobia within our society. And by making that declaration and making clear our position and making clear that anyone that indulges in Islamophobic activities is not welcome in the Labour Party and will be disciplined accordingly. And we've done the same by adopting a definition on anti-Semitism. We have to reflect society as a whole. There's no place for racism of any form.
What role can the Muslim community play?
Massive role. The Muslim community gives a great deal of money in charity, £100 million given during Ramadan alone, supports Muslim aid, which is important, particularly in supporting refugee camps in different parts of the world, but also gives a lot in charity in supporting homeless people and refugees in Britain. And to give an example, I went to Cockermouth in Cumbria in 2015 when the floods had just happened. The whole town was flooded, it was in a terrible state. Who was there with the food? Muslim aid there from Manchester, providing food for people. There is no Muslim community in Cockermouth that I know of, but they were there helping and supporting people. What's the legacy of that? A feeling of warmth and understanding of the role that Islam plays in people's lives, and I think that is good. And so it is also about supporting our young people, encouraging them into education, encouraging them into skill-based education as well, and the supplementary schools which do help children with second language, either as English as second language or learning the mother tongue, I think are very important, because it's very necessary that when children are growing up, if their parents have come from different places around the world, that's a good thing. Let them grow up understanding that their family heritage is from, say, Colombia, say, India, say, Bangladesh, wherever it's from. That's what makes Britain a very special place with our multicultural society.
Thank you for inviting me along this evening with my wife Laura Alvarez, who's here this evening, who also joins me in thanking you for all the work that you do. The Muslim community makes a massive, massive contribution to this country and to our society. And the Charity Commission themselves have confirmed that the donations during the month of Ramadan from the Muslim community have topped £100 million. £100 million. And I want to say thank you very, very much to all those that have given so much to so many charities. I've had a busy Ramadan, as I always do, and I love the month that goes with it. I started with my message in Muslim Welfare House in my constituency, and I attended the Islamic Relief charity launch in the House of Commons. And I was delighted to give a speech at the London Central Mosque, that absolutely beautiful building not so far away in Regent's Park. And I attended iftar suppers in Peterborough and in my own local mosque in Finsbury Park, where we had, I think we're right in saying, well, we're going to say it anyway, the biggest street iftar anywhere in the country, where several thousand people enjoyed supper on the street, and the local community joined in and loved it. It was reaching out to the community in a wonderful way. And I wanted to say thank you to Finsbury Park Mosque for just this morning, at my request, providing us with a community meeting space so that we could have a very, very important roundtable meeting on knife crime and all the problems that are associated with the lives of young people and the way in which they're looking for their place in society. So thank you to Finsbury Park Mosque and to mosques all over the country that open their doors to all the community groups and all the community needs. A mosque is part of the community, just like any other place of worship. Thank you for the contribution that you make.
First and foremost, thank you so much again for participating in the Islam Channel Eid Gala dinner.
I think it's my duty, always invited, so it's my duty to make sure that I attend the beautiful Eid celebration. May Allah reward everyone at the Islam Channel.
A warm welcome to Detective Superintendent Shabnam Chowdhury.
I think there's two messages I've got here for you this evening, and that both of them have been touched on. The first one is around hate crime. There is absolutely no place in our society for anybody that wants to inflict any form of hate crime across any community to anybody at all. That's one very, very important message that has come out here earlier on. And the other one is around the knife crime agenda. Yes, we are very, very challenged across London and the UK nationally. Our knife crime is being decreased, but we do still have some challenges. And there's just one final thing I want to say to you, and that is me, you, everybody in society owns that problem. We have a duty of care to protect and safeguard our young people. Thank you very much.
How's everyone doing tonight? You good? You guys looking at me like I owe you money. I said, you good? Now it's fully diverse, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the token black man of the evening. It's nice to meet you all. It's amazing to have all these Muslims under one roof. Hi, Jeremy Corbyn, big fan. It's okay if you ignore me because I always ignore politics as well. So it's until you came along. Big up Jeremy Corbyn. Wagwan fam, you're cool. Don't worry. I've told the man them, you're safe now. You can come to Croydon. It's fine. And tell all the people, all the other politicians who are scared of Muslims and think that we're bad, we're harmless. As you can see, we can't even organize ourselves to watch a show. How are we going to take over the world? This night proves that Muslims are not a threat. We don't need weapons to stop Muslims. Just give us roti, we'll forget ourselves. The Quran was being recited. Chawal ka. Roti salan, oh my God. Word of Allah, fantastic. Curry, fantastic. So, I want you guys, I'm really happy right now. I'm in a good place. My second child has just turned 1. And that's why I'm here. It's much quieter here than in my house right now. You know what it is? Having a 1-year-old is the closest thing a Muslim will ever have to having a drunk relative in the house. They just walk around, they break things, they test you. But you know what? I'm so glad to be a dad. Are there any mothers in the room? Give every mother in this room a round of applause. See, there's some things you have to see for yourself. We all hear that childbirth is beautiful. We all hear that motherhood, the birth of a child is fantastic. I have witnessed the birth of both my kids, and I can confirm to you that that is a lie. Now, listen, I'm a big guy, I'm from Croydon, I'm not scared of many things, but childbirth terrifies me. It was so scary. My wife was levitating over the table. Oh, you did this to me. I hate you. Look at me. I used to be beautiful. This is your fault. And they're like, no, please, no. She's crushing my hand. My wife she's only 5'1". She could pass for a Bengali. She throws me across the room. You know what I mean? It's scary. My wife's head's rotating 360. Projectile bomb everywhere. The nurses all come in floating. like it's a horror movie. My child is finally born. The doctor slaps the baby. My baby slaps the doctor back. It's amazing, you know, but I will say this. As a father, I've become more and more conscious of certain issues, social issues. I mean, I don't want to patronize women and say, oh, you know, now that I'm a father, I care about sexism, because that's like saying, well, I like women, I own too. But what I'm saying is that it's very important for us to acknowledge issues. We're growing up in very, very confusing times, very, very politically charged times. Like normally when I do shows, I'm not performing in front of so many people the same religion as me. Normally I'm performing in front of non-Muslims, and I become an ambassador for Islam. Yeah, I know. Oh, what, you guys agree? What, you elect me? That's how it's done. I'm joking. I'm joking. I love Jeremy. But what is like, normally when I do these sort of shows, I turn up and the person who's hosting the show knows there's going to be a Nabil Abdul Rashid. But they expect him, not me. Because I don't really look like the conventional definition. But they know, they see me and I don't look like a Nabil Abdul Rashid. I look more like a Marlon, a Tyrone, or maybe a Babatunde, depending on what I'm wearing. On the day I turn up, these guys see me, they start to profile. Excuse me, have you seen a Nabil Abdullah Habish? I'm like, it's Abdul Rashid. Yes, that's what I said, Abdul Shish Kebab. It's fantastic. I said, no, it's Nabil Abdul Rashid. Yes, Abdul Ramadama Ding Dong. Where is he? I'm like, I'm him. They're like, oh, you're him? Now, I don't mean to... I'm just wondering, where are you from? I'm like, South London, bruv. Where else? But the thing is, when you ask someone who looks like me where they're from, what they mean is, why are you so marvelous tanned all year round? You've no need for tanning lotion. What kind of brown are you? Like, Nabil, I don't know what it is, but I don't want to offend you, right? But, you know, it's easy to offend people. But the thing is, your name, Nabil Abdul Ra, it sounds a bit, now I don't want to be offensive, but your name sounds a bit... We still have found no. If we do not vote for Jeremy Corbyn, it will be World War. Donald Trump has brought about the apocalypse. Allah, come on, ladies, £1 fish. Now, I hope I haven't offended you, but what I'm trying to say is your name sounds a bit. Muslim. I'm like, yes, and that's a lot less offensive than everything else you just said. You should have just said that. It's like, oh, what, you mean you're Muslim? I'm sorry, it's just that you don't look Muslim. I'm like, yeah, that's because I've only been Muslim for 3 weeks. On the 4th week, you turn into an Uber driver. And if you're a very, very good Muslim, you become a doctor. You go for Hajj a few times, become the mayor of London. And if you're a bad Muslim, when you die, you go to Bradford.
Sheikh Al-Azdi, mashallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, it's been such a long time since I've seen you.
It's been a while. Alhamdulillah, barakallah fik. Yourself?
Alhamdulillah.
The only time we see you is on TV.
Every time I see you on TV as well, alhamdulillah. Listen, it's so important, the Islam channel, Eid Gala dinner. Thank you so much for coming and supporting the event.
No, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to be here. We've seen everybody, you know, like I said, we haven't seen for a long time. You know, coming together, and Eid has that feeling, you know, that community feeling, being one, and that's what really empowers it. And being here really is a shadow of that.
And mashallah, and it's so nice as well to see the charities coming together, to see the external stakeholders coming together, and most importantly, seeing the donors and viewers coming together as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. This is a very important aspect from a Shari perspective, coming together, the aspect of unity. You know, we're going through so many different things, different challenges, people, different, you know, things are going on in different lives, and this really, you know, just brings that community together.
And it's the first time this partnership as well, the European Muslim Forum as well.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
No, excellent. I think, you know, again, come back to the unity aspect, having new partners, new friends, they're old friends, in fact, but just joining together and having that collective approach is something that we, you know, is impressive.
I have Asad Laif, who is the Vice President of Business Development of Wahid Invest. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Alhamdulillah. Now listen, this new nationwide campaign, put your money where the heart is, absolutely fantastic. I've seen it on the underground, I've seen it on the railway networks, I've seen it on the bus. It's fantastic.
Yeah, the team are really excited about it. When we went out there, we worked with a great agency and the team internally to brainstorm a lot of ideas. And we thought the Muslim community is always asking for halal. and they're saying we want halal, we want halal. So play on the statement, put your money where your mouth is, put your money where your heart is. And people want to put their money in halal. Their heart leans towards halal as a Muslim or ethical. And now we have the opportunity now with Wide, alhamdulillah.
يا من أتيت فزدت حبنا أسعدتنا وجمعت شملنا أنت هدية من الله لنا بعد انتظارنا لك طول السنة فيك السرور والهنا حمدا لك يا ربنا عيد سعيد. Let's enjoy this happy day. عيد مبارك, come on let's celebrate. عيد سعيد, let's enjoy this happy day. عيد مبارك, come on let's celebrate. Celebrate, let's celebrate. Allah Allah, thank you for this day. Allah, let's stop together. Seni özlem ile bekledik durduk, mutluluğa dair hayaller kurduk. Ne güzel ne özel ne kutlu bir gün. Kardeş kucaklaşır kardeşle bugün, yüzümüzde tebessüm. Senle her daim sürsün. Eid Said, let's enjoy this happy day. Eid Mubarak, come on let's celebrate. Eid Said, let's enjoy this happy day. Eid Mubarak, come on let's celebrate. Celebrate, let's celebrate. Allah Allah, thank you for this day.
SubhanAllah, what a fantastic event this has been so far, with amazing guests, nasheed artists, we've had comedians, we've had the Honourable Jeremy Corbyn with some very powerful, profound words of support for the Muslim community, which really resonated with everyone in the room. We had a live feed to everyone watching, and I'm sure if you caught parts of that interview, then you would have enjoyed it as well. We do hope that he goes on to become our Prime Minister. But more importantly, overall, it was a very, very successful event with lots of charities, lots of stakeholders of Islam Channel and donors and everyone who has taken part in the success of Islam Channel, all here attending and celebrating our Eid Gala dinner. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I certainly have. I know Asif is somewhere around here still enjoying himself. We hope that you will join us again for another episode of your event. Until then, Assalamu Alaikum.